here for another mini Zentangle session. Today is week 1, day 4, and the materials we're going to need are a black fine liner pen if you've got one, if not a black biro or a black gel pen, a pencil, an earbud and a white piece of square card or paper. And if you don't have a square piece of card or paper, you can draw in your notepad and just draw a square. Okay, if you want to go and get the materials, pause the video, and when you're ready to come back, we'll get started. So now that we have our materials, we're going to begin. We're going to start on the white square piece of card, and this is called a tile. We're going to use the pencil, and along one side we're just going to draw a straight line. We're then going to turn the tile or your notepad around, and from that line we're going to draw another straight line. Mine's slightly curved, it doesn't matter if yours is. You don't need to use a ruler, it's just a rough guide. We're then going to turn the tile around again, and we're going to draw another line. And finally, to finish the border, we're just going to join that line together. So you now should have a very rough square drawn in pencil. We're going to switch now to the fine liner black pen, or if you haven't got one, a black biro. And starting at the bottom in the middle, I'm just going to draw a straight line up. And then to the right of that line, using my eye rather than a ruler, I'm just going to draw another straight line up. I'm then going to turn the tile upside down, and I'm going to repeat this on the other side, again not using a ruler. So depending upon how big your square border was to start off with will depend upon how many lines you can fit in. I'm then going to turn the tile to the side, and I'm going to repeat and draw a line up the centre, and then another line to the right, and then I'm going to turn it upside down and draw a third line. So we've now got a grid. And if at any point you think I'm going a little bit too quick, you can always pause the video until you've caught up. So on each of those lines to the right, I'm just going to draw half a circle. It's going to look like half a grain of rice. I'm then going to move it up a row, and I'm going to draw another half an oval shape. And then going up again, I'm going to draw another half an oval or half a grain of rice. And then this one, I don't have the top part to finish, so I'm just going to imagine where it would be and just draw a quarter. I'm then going to repeat that and start from the bottom row again, and staying on the right hand side, I'm going to draw more half oval shapes or half grains of rice, and then we've got one line left, and I'm just going to repeat that. So what you should have now is on the right hand side of each of those lines you should have half an oval. I'm then going to turn the tile completely upside down, and you'll notice now that that half an oval shape is on the left hand side. So I'm just going to repeat it again, starting on the right hand side, so that we've now got half an oval. And then you'll notice as I join them together, we look like we've got a full shape that looks like a grain of rice. So I'm going to continue drawing up until all the ones on that line have all got a joined up oval, and I'm then going to move to the center line and I'm going to repeat that again. So now we've got 2 rows where the oval is joined up, and you've probably guessed it, on the final row I'm going to draw another half an oval to join them together. I'm then going to turn the tile round so that all of those oval shapes are now going horizontal, which is a straight line. And then I'm going to repeat it again, starting on the inside of that first row. I'm drawing half an oval shape, and then another half, and then I'm going to keep going up until I get to the top where that pencil border is. I'm then going to repeat it on the second line in, always drawing half an oval to the right hand side, and then I'm going to finish on the third row, and then I'm going to turn my tile upside down, and guess what? I'm going to repeat it again, starting on the right hand side, so that that row now looks like a full oval or a full grain of rice shape. I'm then going to move in to the second line, and then I'm going to move in and finish off the third line. So now all the lines you've drawn have got a completed oval around, and the line is in the centre. Now you can finish there, or you can move on and you can add another part to it, and this part is quite nice. So just drawing on the inside, I've just drawn half an oval shape, but I've stopped before it gets to that line. I'm then going to do the same with the line above, because this one is easier for you to see. I'm then going to turn it to the side, and I'm going to draw another line, and then turn it around again and draw another short curved line, and then finally turn the last way and join them up. So we've got a little square type shape in the center. So while I've got it this way, I'm going to go and finish this one. Now I can't draw the fourth line because it's outside of the border, so I'm going to leave that one, and then carrying on that first row, I'm going to draw another curved line, turn my tile, draw another curved line, turn my tile for a third time, and then a fourth time. And I'm going to repeat that for all of the insides of each of those rows. So you might want to pause the video and catch up with me, or if you're going quicker, you might have even gone further than I have. But the idea of drawing like this is that you slow down and you just take a breather. And while you're drawing, focus and concentrate on each stroke with the pen that you're doing. Now I'm speeding up, but that's just because I want to get to the end of this part, and then I'm going to add some shading like we've done before. the slower you can draw one stroke of the pen or one line or curve at a time, the more you'll slow down and you'll relax. So that part of it is finished now. You can go to your pencil, and I'm just going to put a circle of pencil on where each of those points meet. And you'll remember from yesterday's video that we don't hold the pen up the way that we would normally write, we just hold it on the side. And that way we can control how much pencil we put on. We don't want to put too much pencil on. And if you don't put enough, it's fine, you can always add some more. So you can leave it like that because I think that looks quite pretty, or you can use your earbud and we can just gently smudge that out. And you'll notice that I'm just doing a little circular movement with the earbud, just to move that pencil around. And I'm not putting too much pressure on it because I don't want the pencil to end up all over. I just want it to end up at that part. Okay, so that's the tangle finished for today. And you'll remember from previous videos that the last part that we do is we put our initial on. So I'm just going to put mine at the bottom here. There's an H for Hannah, and then there's an N, which is my middle letter of my name, and then an A. And there we go. That's finished. So I've done some examples of other ways that you can draw this. This is exactly the same, but instead of being drawn straight, I've drawn the starting lines on the corner, from diagonal, sorry, corner to corner. And on this one, I haven't put the boxes on the inside. On this one, this is the same as the one that we drew together. And then this one, I have drawn the boxes on the inside, but you'll see that some of the rows I've coloured in full black pen and some of them I've left white. And then the final one, this one is also, the original lines are drawn straight. I've just coloured in half, but the half is on a diagonal. So I drew the first line inside each of those boxes to the corner, and then I coloured in. So that's pretty much finished for today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I've got a surprise for you tomorrow because I will show you which pattern we're going to be drawing at the end of the first week. So I hope you have fun, and when you've done some of your patterns, take a photograph and send it over to me. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.